Hello, family. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, I am actually doing a one show for two channels. I'm actually going to do this is actually for my other channel, which is Design Spot by Muffin. Okay, Muffin. My kids nicknamed me that a few years ago. I don't know why, but so that's where my design stuff and my fashion. But because I cut off the StreamYard, I didn't want to go through trying to reconnect to that channel. So I'm just going to record it on Zion and then move it to there. But for all of my Zion family, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is just a fun day. It is snowing in Georgia. It's very cold outside. It's super cold, super cold outside. So I'm not going anywhere. So I was going to cover some Trump stuff and all of that. So I said, you know what? Everybody is covering Trump right now. Everybody is, um, watching that and going in and maybe later, but it's just, hey, it is what it is. We're gonna deal with it and we're gonna get through it like we always get through everything. So I figured today, since it's gotten cold and I recently moved, so I had to go and unpack some of my coats. Okay. I had most of them here, but I don't have all of my coats, but I have some of my coats here and I want to show them since we're having unpacked. So it's just a fun day, guys. Just to kind of smile, laugh, that kind of day. We're going to kind of just cut off all of the news and the bad news and just have fun. It's snowing outside. It is very cold. I had to run to the store. Didn't want to, but I had to run to the store and pick up something for dinner. I need some seasoning, but so that's that. Now, all of you know, my family who know me and who have been with me for a minute, they know my house is very lived in. So you might hear the dog barking, my grandson, one of my daughters come in and out. Who knows? So that's my house. So if you're looking for complete quiet, it's not happening. Okay. But I wanted to share with you guys some of my coats, just my coat collection. I try really hard not to buy more coats. I really do. I see coats, every year that I want to buy, and I have gotten to the point where I'm really trying to cut back on things that I get because I wind up not wearing a lot of it, and then I have this storage space full of clothes item that I'm not wearing. So it doesn't get that cold in Georgia, but when it does, I want a coat. And when I go somewhere else, if I'm traveling, I want to make sure I have a coat. So I have some coats that are not made for Georgia weather, and I have some coats that are perfect for Georgia weather. So I just want to share some of my coats with you guys. Hi, everyone. Hi, family. Welcome, welcome again. If it's the first time you at my channel, this channel is full of everything, but I try to most definitely send out positive vibes and empower people through some of the things that we say and do. So sit back, relax. This is a fun day if you're like me at home from the cold or trying to get home from the cold. Sit back, relax, just have fun. Please, please hit the like button as you come in or as you go out and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to build my channel, guys. So please subscribe to my channel and share because you never know what I'm going to come up with. So, anyways, today I am down in my den. I'm not in my bedroom. I do have a fireplace in my bedroom, but my coats were down here in storage, so I didn't feel like lugging everything upstairs. So I'm actually down in my family room. As I said, you probably will hear something or somebody before this live is up. I have on my Adidas sweatshirt because it's cold outside. I was going to change for this, but I was like, it is what it is. So let's get started. My first coat. This coat was actually handmade and it was given to me. I was doing a women's conference um, of empowering single women. It was a few years back, and I was just one of the main speakers. And a lady gave me this coat, and she said, "This is to cover you." It was a lady that she hand makes coats, so she had made me this coat. This is a beautiful coat. It's long. and it's warm. I think I've worn it one time because, as you can see, it's very colorful. The colors are gray, black, white, and then it's like a not a pink, but a blush in the coat. So I've worn it maybe once, but I've had it for a few years now, and it was a gift to me. Like I said, this was handmade. It goes all the way down to my ankles. So it looks really pretty with my black boots on, knee-high boots and everything. So this is one of my, this is more sentimental because the lady made the coat by hand and gave it to me as a gift. So as you can see, it's a very long coat. So I love this coat. This is more of a jacket than a coat, but I love it. So I want to show it to you guys. This is a short jacket. Now, when I went to Dallas last year, and my girlfriend let me wear this because it got chilly, and I didn't have the jacket to match my outfit. So she let me wear it. So this year when I went back, she gave it to me. So I love this little jacket. It's a waist jacket. It's really, really cute with blue jeans. So I wear it, of course, with blue jeans and my boots. So I don't know who this one by because this is really cute. I had looked for it and couldn't find it when I got home. Oh, this is Fashion to Figure. Fashion to Figure. I couldn't find it when I got home. I forgot who I looked. I don't think I did look for fashion. Maybe I didn't look at Fashion to Figure. But I really, really love that coat. And she gave it to me. So I was like, yes. So because it looked really, really good on me. I'm going to try to slide this without knocking them all down. I ain't going to be able to do that. I get my daughter to come in and help me eventually. Put her over there. All right. So this is an Old Navy. And I actually have two like this. It's the short coat. And I have two. This one needs to go to the cleaners. Like I said, I just pulled these out of storage, but I have two like this. I'm going to send this one to the cleaners. But this was an Old Navy coat. And I love these little shorts, the little short black coat that I can wear when I'm going out. And I have two of these. And I have really three, but my third one has the collars different on it. And you'll see that one. I didn't pull out my other one. So I have two of these. And it's a heavy coat, so it's warm. So when I don't want to put on something really thick, I can put that on and go out, and I'm good. This is not necessarily a coat, but it's like a little fur thing I got. I saw this at Rainbow. Had to have. Now y'all gonna see I got a lot of fur. Okay, it's fake fur because I don't believe in killing an animal just to wear the skins to look cute. I did have real fur at one time, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So this right here, it goes over your head. And if I'm not mistaken, Rainbow still got them, and he got them in different colors. This is the black and yellow. It's black fur. It's so soft. And it's just like it just comes over your shoulder. It's not a whole coat or anything, but it's a fur. I don't even know if you call it a jacket. What do you call this, guys, when it just goes over your shoulders? I don't even know. So, but it's black and yellow. This is one of the go out if I want to. My husband taking me out and I want to look really nice, put on something sleek, put this over in the wintertime. Girl, I got it going on. Then I got, I wish I could pull this. Yeah, there we go. This right here is more of a sweat, and I have to do a whole show on my capes. I've gotten so many of these, and I like to wear these to church and to different, when I'm doing a conference or something, and I have on something, nice and I don't want to put on a full coat, but it's kind of cool, I'll wear my cape. So this is one, and I don't know if I purchased this one or if it was a gift, because my kids have given me, and my husband, he always buy me stuff. So I don't know if this is one that one of them gifted me or that I purchased myself. I'm thinking it was a gift. But the colors in this are black, gray, and white. It's one of my favorites. Now, I would have to do like a whole entire show on my capes and my throws or flocks, or it's ridiculous, y'all. Just when we got this house, the house that we wanted before this one, it had my dream closet. It was like, I wanted the house just for the closet, right? Like, I'm gonna live in the closet, but the closet was just that big, and it actually had two separate closets, but at the same, they were like, it's hard to explain, but they were like, I would have had two closets, two full walk-in closets, and I was in love with it. But we got outbidded. So this house, I got it more for the family room and the kitchen, because we do have a lot of family. The other house that had the really, really huge closet didn't have a really nice kitchen. It was okay, but it wasn't as big, and it wasn't as nice. So, you gotta give up something. And so we chose this, after the bid, and I wasn't going to bid no higher. We decided to get the house we're in now. And so it's working out. Closet smaller. I'm having to share with my husband and finagle some things, but hey, it's working out. Right. So this jacket right here is really a vest, but it's fur. My mother-in-law gave me this, and I actually have a handbag that's made out of fur, just like this. And I love it because I can take something casual. I can put on some blue jeans and a t-shirt, or blue jeans and, a turtleneck. And this will dress it up automatically. Boom. That's the thing about when you buy coats and jackets. It can make your whole outfit, really. You put on some slacks or some jeans, and it's literally going to make your outfit. It's going to stand out by itself. I'm trying to see who this one's by. I don't even know. So this is a really, really nice, it's a chocolate brown. Chocolate brown. I love it. And it comes a little past my waist. So it's really pretty. But my mother-in-law gifted me this, I think, one Christmas. So she's really, really good. And normally with my furs, they all are in clothing bags, and they stay in the clothing bags all year. So that way I keep them and they're fresh and ready to go. But some of my coats, especially ones that I wear like work and stuff, when I unpack them, I take them to the cleaners and have the cleaners go ahead and clean those. Fur coats are a different monster when it comes to cleaning and having them clean. Believe me. This is almost like the other little jacket I showed you guys. This one's a black fur, but it's short. It's waist. Has a hoodie. Where did I get this one from? I don't know where I got this one from. This might have been a Burlington or Marshalls. Might have been Marshalls that I got this. It's been a while, a couple of years. But I wear this a lot in the wintertime when I'm just casually out, because, I say in Georgia, it doesn't get cold, but it does get cold. And, I wear that and it's a little stylish, and then I can pull it on and off. and out the door. This one right here is vintage. This is an old vintage. And I got it from one of the vintage places here in Atlanta. I can't remember. It's been so long ago, but I've had this coat for probably 10 years. You know, it's an old vintage Macy's coat, fur coat. It is heavy. It's beautiful. It still has a shine to it. I take very good care of it. It's my short. So if I'm going out on the evening, it's cold in Georgia, I'm probably going to grab this. This is one of my go-to grabs that I'm going to do. So I don't know why on my, let me see, do this right quick, see what comes up. My picture's not showing up on my thing, my YouTube. I don't know. So I got the little message from StreamYard. You want to upgrade to advanced for $88 or something? I was like, oh Lord, y'all keep going up. I ain't figured out what I'm gonna do with that yet. If I'm gonna stick with StreamYard or move from StreamYard or what, but we'll figure it out when I start using more of StreamYard. So this is the black one I was telling you guys. This like my little navy coat. But the difference is the collar. On this one has a collar right here, and it folds over right here. And I got this on a trip. It was Chicago, New York, one of them, in a boutique. And it goes like that. So it folds over, and it's a short kind of swing. So you can wear with this. Do y'all remember on what's that show I used to watch all the time? Not How to Get Away with Murder. The other one. Well, I can't think of it. Anyway, she was the advisor for the president. It'll come to me in a minute. You know, getting old, you lose it. But she was the advisor for the president, and she was stylish. Carrie Underwood. Anyways, she always would wear a lot of long gloves. Well, this is the kind of coat that you would wear, those type of gloves, what you would wear long gloves with this coat. And it is fabulous. Okay, you wear the long gloves with that coat, and you done styled up your outfit. You know, like I said, a casual outfit, you've styled it up. Get you some matching booties to go with it, and go about your business. I do have a lot of my first fail. I'll get it in a minute. I do have a lot of little, like I said, these are just neck throws that you can put around. It's a fur one. I told y'all I got fur everything. So you just put it, and it has a little thing you put it through. My hair's in the way, and it loops through around your neck. So you can do that. In the wintertime, I have this one, and this one I'm in love with. It's another one. So I can wear this with one of my black coats and put it around it, and it just really, really dresses up my coat. So guys, I'm ready for the winter. But I'm one of the people, I go out and I might see another coat and fall in love. Oh my God, y'all, it's hailing. Oh my goodness. Snow is coming down hard. So I'm one of those people that I may go out and I see a coat and fall in love, not sure what I'm going to wear it with, if I'm going to wear it at all. Because like I said, it doesn't get that cold in Georgia. I don't really need this many coats here, but it's always good to have a coat or two when I go out. This right here is a fur collar that I can actually attach to. I got 2 jackets I can attach this to, and if I want the fur type look on it. And then this right here is another fur shawl. It's really soft. Some chocolate. I told y'all. So these are, I pulled out of my storage, my winter storage, since it's snowing in Georgia. It's crazy. So I'm gonna get this. Now this is a vintage piece too. I found this in a vintage store. Now I found this years ago, so I'm not sure how old it is. But it's old. Look at the inside lining. Can y'all see that? It's a silk lining with little flowers. And it's just a shawl that goes over your shoulders. Ugh, come back, come back, come back. Trying to get the other piece. So it's just a shawl that goes over your shoulders. And it's a, like I said, it's a vintage piece that I found in a little vintage shop many years ago. I have this one for quite a while too. So it's got the little black and chocolate pattern on it. I've had it for a while. It was one of my favorites I would throw on. Now this coat, guys, believe it or not, I found this at a vintage shop for little or nothing. And every time I wear this coat, everybody asks me where I got it from. It is a red faux fur coat, for real. It comes almost to my knees, but it's a red faux fur. So y'all know I wear this because it's red, right? But it's a red. Yeah, excuse me, I got this big sweater on. But it's a red faux fur that I wear out quite often. And I found this at a vintage shop. So don't sleep on if you have a vintage shop or a secondhand shop in your town, because you never know what they have. I don't even know this one. This one doesn't have a tag. Let's see. Silk lining and inside. It's really pretty. I probably paid more to clean it than I did when I purchased it. And this one, I have 2 of these. I found this on sale one year at, it was in Marshall's. I think this was Marshall's. And I found two of them. I think this was Marshall's. Sometimes I'd be going to either Marshall's. Sometimes I just find stuff at boutiques I don't remember because I might have stopped on a whim driving by. This is a swing coat, guys. It doesn't have any buttons. It's literally, it swings out like a dress. It's a long coat. It's a big coat. But this one is like an olive green, and I have a tan one because I like it so much. Well, not tan, it's more of a camel. And it's suede. These are suede. So I've got the green one, and then I got the suede one. And there, it is a swing coat. Both of them. No buttons, nothing like that. So I'm ready. I pulled out my winter stuff, guys. I'm ready for the snow. Georgia is snowing. Now I know my normal crew is not used to me talking about my wardrobe and stuff. That's why it goes to my other channel. And I'll probably transfer this once I finish it. Because YouTube wouldn't let me get on my other channel for whatever reason. This one, guys, is a black cape, fur cape. Told y'all I had a lot of fur stuff. They're crazy. Love, love, love this. This my husband gave me as a gift one year. This right here. I don't remember if I purchased this or if this was a gift. I want to say this was a gift. And it is a white fur or cream. This one's a cream. Fur cape. So I have that I wear. And oh, let me show y'all this. This is not a coat. This is not a coat, it's actually a jacket. But I found this at a thrift store one day and I had to have it. I had to have it. And I wear it, guys. I really wear this. It's a Fat Albert blue jean jacket. Yes, it's a man's jacket. I don't care. I wear this. It is very comfortable. I've worn this actually on trips. That's the designer. And I love this jacket. I love it. Fat Albert. And every time I wear it, people ask me where I got it from. I'm like, I picked it up from a secondhand store. Believe it or not, guys, I got this coat from Shein. And you know what? This is actually, to me, more of a raincoat. It's a long coat, trench, but it's got that shimmy material to it. And it's a Shein coat. It's a nice coat. See, the arms are different. I like it. It's a long trench. This is the belt. I had it dry clean, so. But looks really nice on, especially when I'm doing business. It's not heavy. This is more of a raincoat than I would say a winter coat. I mean, for snow. Oh my gosh. This I got in Dallas from a man's store. I was in Dallas and I went past this man's store and this was in the window. I had to have it. So I got it. Show y'all what I got. So this is one of my coats when I wear my business, go out for business. And I put on either my tan or my tan and black. But it is long. And when I tell y'all this trench is everything on, and it's actually a man's coat, but it looks so good. I wish I could see it. Maybe I'll take some pictures and post them up with my coats. But I got this from a men's store. It's a long trench. Perfect for when I'm doing business and I'm going out and I want something that's classy and stylish. Who did this? I can't see who it's by because I don't have my glasses. But this is one of those coats that's perfect for going out. Hey, doctor. I'm just on here having fun today. Thank you. I'm over here having fun, girl. It's snowing outside. So I'm just I pulled out my winter stuff. Pulled out my winter coats. So I'm kind of just showing my winter coats and telling myself I don't need any more. So this is actually a man's coat. But I fell in love with it. It was in the window. Yeah, I fell in love with it. I had to have it. And it's perfect for business when I'm out. It looks good when I'm carrying my briefcase and I'm trying to look important. I wear this coat. I do have another trench. Ugh. I want to say this is a London Fog. Yeah, it is a London Fog. So this is a London Fog. Cost me a little money. And this one right here, if anybody knows anything about London Fogs make very, very good quality coats. And they are warm because see the lining in this? They are warm. So if you really want a nice quality coat in London Fog, they make male and female coats. Like I said, this is a nice trench that I have. And it's heavy. I don't remember where I got it from, some boutique or something. But if you want a nice quality coat, get your London Fog. You can't go wrong. It's going to be warm. And you'll enjoy it. Yeah, thank you. Classy, very classy. Look at this. This is I want to say my niece gave me this one. This is a fur cape that she gave me. So I've got the red fur. Yeah, honey. London Fogs it give you life, honey. London Fog will give your wardrobe life. This is my red fur, doctor, I was showing earlier. Girl, I'm so crazy. So this is my red fur. And then my niece, she got me this red cape for my birthday. And you know, like I said, guys, it doesn't really get that cold in Georgia. But if I travel, I like to make sure I have, you know, the proper gear when I travel. And if it do snow, I want to be ready for it. This is a vintage coat that I found at a vintage store. It's doesn't Tamer. I don't know who this is by. Anyway, I like the coat. It's gray and white. It's another one that I can wear either business or I'm just out. Really classy coat. Then I have just my regular black jacket with the fur, of course. It's not that heavy. So I wear this when it's not cold. So got that. And I have another one like it that doesn't have the fur on it. It's somewhere out there in storage. Who knows? Who knows out there in storage? Oh, so let me hang this back up right quick. So I showed y'all my black jacket. This is the fur doctor that someone made for me. I was speaking at a conference and this lady had handmade this and gave this as a gift. Now I've probably worn it only one time, but it's more sentimental than anything because she gave it to me. But the colors are gray, black, and not pink, but a rose she gave me. So I probably will always keep this coat for the sentimental value. What, Pluto? Pluto got on his coat too, guys. Pluto got cold. It was snowing. And this is one of my favorite coats in the whole wide world. I got this coat years ago. What is this? Montre? I don't know who that is. I don't know. I saw the coat and I liked it. I think I was in Chicago when I got this coat. I was somewhere cold. I can't remember. It was somewhere cold. I remember that. This coat is thick. It goes down to my knees. Every time I wear this coat, people ask me where I got it from. But it's been so many years. It's got a big hood to it that I really don't remember. Because I'm like that. I'll go past a store and I'll be like, oh, I like that. Go in and get it. And I don't even know who I got it from. Pluty. And this is the last one I pulled out. This is my last one. This was a gift from my husband years ago. And I'm very mindful of wearing this coat because it costs a fortune to dry clean it. Or to get it clean. You have to send it to a special place to kind of clean it. So, and this is a long one. It comes all the way down. past my knees. And my husband gave me this one anniversary. And it's white, mostly white, but it's got little specks of gray in it. You can see. So these are the coats I pulled out for the winter. That's all I'm pulling out. Now, will I probably buy more coats before it's over with? I'm sure I will. I'm going to try not to. Doctor, let me tell you something. I have a habit. I got a real bad habit. And my habit is handbags. And I was selling some for a while. But because it's been years ago, I used to work for a company that did wholesale clothing to stores. We didn't sell to individuals. We sold to stores. So I kind of had the ins and out on how to get some stuff. So when my friends would ask me, can you give me this? Can you give me that? I would pick up a handbag here, pick up a handbag there, and get them a handbag. And so I started selling them for a little while. But at the same time, I got caught up and became a handbag addict. Okay. So maybe one day when I have the time, I will go through and show y'all my closet of handbags, which is ridiculous. And I keep saying I'm not going to get another handbag because I don't need another handbag. But every time I go out, they come out with new handbags and I love them. Yes. That's right. You can't trust any cleaners. You have to have a special one to do it. Come here, Poo Poo. You want to show them your coat you got on today? Come here. Let me show y'all Poo Poo's coat. You want to show them your coat? Come on. Come on, show them your coat. He got his coat on today, y'all. He was cold. He went out in the snow. Want to say hi? Huh? Go on. There you go. Pluto got his own wardrobe, child. But Pluto is one of those dogs. He don't do cold. He don't do rain. And if it's raining and all that, he done. He is done, girl. He's funny. And when you tell him, hey, it's time to put on your coat, give me your paw, he'll lift that hand up, like, put it on, because I'm not going outside without. So, I don't know. How many coats I show today? About 20 coats, girl. About 20. I have about 20 coats out. But you know what I don't have? I don't have a navy blue coat. And I would like to. I would like to get a navy blue. I do not have a navy blue coat. So if you ladies see a navy blue coat, a really pretty one somewhere, let me know. Because I do need a navy blue. Pluto, quit rubbing. Yeah, I want to get a navy blue. But doctor, it is snowing. It's snowing. I mean, heavy in Georgia. So that's why I pulled out my coats, because I said, you know what? I got to get ready for the snow. Because I only had a jacket out, and then I got a little sports coat, you know, one of them little cheap vinyl coats she put on. And I said, let me go and pull out my coats, because if I got to go somewhere, because I'm actually supposed to have a meeting tomorrow, which I doubt. When I get off of here, I'm going to text them. I'm sure that's canceled, because who wants to go out in the snow and look at a house? I doubt that's not going to happen. No, I don't need another coat. I don't need another coat. I don't. But I do want a blue coat. I do need a blue. I don't need a blue. Let me just put it that way. I don't need a blue. I want a blue coat. I want a navy blue coat. And then that should be it. But if I don't need another coat. I really don't. And normally, what I do is I go through coats and, I let my friends or family come over, or someone in need to need a coat, I normally give away a coat. Some of these have been with me for a minute. Like I said, this one's just sentimental, so I'll probably keep her just for sentimental reasons. But yeah, I don't need another coat. Oh, also, I am trying to get with some of my friends to collect some things for Chief Cali. He's having a tent giveaway and supply giveaway to the homeless February the 22nd. So I want to try to drop some stuff out down there to him. So I am reaching out to some of my friends. So any of my friends and family that have not got the information off my Facebook, I will text all of you guys later on. Whoever wants to buy a tent, we found some tents. There are tents on sale at Amazon and Walmart for $20. It will seat 2 people. They also have sleeping bags that run $20 to $25. And they'll need those if they're outside because Georgia is getting colder. And then, of course, any of my family and friends are in Georgia that have coats that I can come swing by and pick up. Please let me know because I want to help him. And we're also going to do, I know he said he was going to do things like make, I guess, packets of, how we go when we go out with the church. And we do the lotion, the soap, toothpaste, and that things in a bag for the homeless. And guys, you would really be surprised. The homeless situation in America is an epidemic. It is out of control how many homeless that we have in America. So if you can, let me know. I'm going to get his information. I'm going to ask him first to post it up on my wall. And then all of the people who know me on Facebook, y'all know how to contact me and we can get the things, get them to me and I can get them to Cali so that we can try to help as many homeless as we can with those items so that they can have some kind of protection through this cold weather, cold, wet, just some kind of protection. Also, if anybody, and I know Chief Cali, and I have to get his, I'm gonna have to get his Cash App for those who want to just donate straight to Chief Cali, and because he's purchasing the things to help out. I don't have it on hand, but I will get all that and post it up eventually on my community wall. But I personally have never met Chief Cali, but I'm the type of person, if someone is out helping, someone is trying to do something for people, if I can, I will help as much as possible with that person to help somebody. I want to at least say when I leave here, you can, in my funeral, somebody can say, well, hey, she did help somebody, So I'm going to try to get as much from my friends as I can and take down there on February the 22nd to Chief Cali's event for the homeless. So any of my family and friends that want to donate, please let me know. And I will most definitely make sure we get those items so we can get them to the homeless. Yeah, the homeless situation is horrible. And I know today my daughter was showing me where on the border of Mexico, where we have droves of people trying to come over into the United States. It was thousands. And that's especially, I think, now because of Trump and everybody's scared about what Trump is going to do. It's just thousands on the border coming over, which I don't have a problem with people coming to America trying to find a better life. We just have to find a better way for them to do that where they are productive, because our homeless situation is already out of control. America don't even take care of their veterans. We've had so many homeless veterans, people who have fought and giving their lives and limbs for our country, and they're laying on the streets because they can't get their benefits. So, this is just my opinion. We need to take care of ours first. But if others come over, we should have some form of system where they come over, they have a work visa, and don't make the visa situation so expensive that the average person can't afford it. But they can do a work visa, but they already have a company. Like, say, for instance, you've got Burger King, McDonald's. You have where I live at, there's always a shortage of people working in the restaurants. There's a couple of factories that I have gotten some people work with. There's always a shortage. So if we could have some system where those people who want to come over sign a contract to work with these different companies for a year or two, get themselves established, so they don't become a burden on the system. I don't have a problem with that because I know everybody wants a better life for their family. We just need to find a better way, because if we got all these thousands of people coming over here and they're applying for benefits, because a lot of people, I don't know now, but I know a couple of years ago that you could get benefits, but you didn't have to be a citizen. You didn't have to be a legal citizen to get benefits. You could still get food stamps, and you could get food stamps and Medicaid or TennCare or whatever it was for that state. So that's where I'm at with that. So they're trying to come over. They're rushing because they know Trump is going to put people on the border because he's serious about that. I just hope that we find a better solution for people to find a way. And then we have to work with that country and say, okay, all your people are leaving. Why are they leaving? No one wants to leave their home. People leave home because they're looking for a better life. Okay, so what could we do? Hey, sweetie, how you doing? What could we do to help? That's where I'm at. What can we do to help that country where their people don't want to leave? I mean, what is going on? Can we help them with more jobs doing manufacturing, the infrastructure? A lot of these countries need help with infrastructure. Could we do that? You want my coat, child? See, you done missed it. You got to go back and look. I showed all my coats that I have well, not all of them, but most of them that I pulled out for the wintertime. And this one right here that you see, it was a gift to me. But you'll like the red one. I know you. Where my red fur? You getting me off topic. But we need to find a better way. Let me see. I had to pull my coats out because it's wintertime. See, I know you. It's my red fur. So that's the red fur girl. I wore that last year. We went to a concert. My memory is going bad. We went to Babyface and Kim, and it was cold, and I wore it. So I wore the red coat, and I had on red boots. Thought I was cute. Thought I had it going on, girl. So I got my coats out for the winter. I haven't pulled all my sweaters out, but I need to pull my sweaters out. But I don't have anywhere for them because, like I said, this house, the closet, when it's big, is the house before. I need a bigger closet. And my other house, even though it wasn't as big as this house, I had a spare room that had a walk-in too. So I had like 2 walk-in closets, but I don't have that here. Right. I don't have a problem with them coming looking for better. I don't. I just think we just need a better way because we've already got so many homeless. And we got homeless families. It used to be a time where the majority were homeless singles. But now if you go to any of the homeless shelters, it's so many homeless families. And part of the problem is because the rent and things are so high. And, what they want people to, how they want people to qualify is so steep. And a person has been through something, say for instance, a mother who left her husband and was going through domestic violence and all of that, and she's struggling. Well, she may not make 3 times the rent, 4 times the rent. She might be able to pay it, but she doesn't make that much. She might not have a high credit score. Okay. But that doesn't mean she can't pay her rent. And then with the affordable housing, we don't have enough of it. We just don't. First of all, I know like here in Georgia, there are waiting lists. So you might be on a waiting list for affordable housing here in Georgia a year or two. You will get lucky if you can get on the list. And they have certain dates that you have to apply. You can't just go down and apply. Back in the day, you could just go down and apply for housing, go down, affordable housing. But not now. They tell you, no, we don't take applications until August, June, May, whatever. And then if they call you once or twice and you don't pick up, you've lost it. Okay. And a person who really needs housing, they need it then. You say, well, okay, well, it might be a year or two. Well, what they gonna do in a year or two? And that's what a lot of people are facing. So the homeless situation has gotten out of control. In Georgia, we have these hotels, these pay-by-day hotels, and they're packed with families because we don't have the housing. Now, it should be ashamed of us in Georgia, as many millionaires that live in Georgia, that we have this situation. Yeah, it's hard and it's going to be tough. I mean, I would, for you, I would really look into the programs that HUD may have in Habitat. See what kind of habitat that they have in your town, because buying a house right now is expensive. You can get into a house now. There are programs that you can get into a house with 600, 650 Beacon score, but there's 2 things. You need to make sure that if it's your first time, you go through a first time home buyers program, so you can get some assistance with money down. And you got to have some money down. Now you can get some zero, they say zero down, and they'll get you in, but then you got mortgage insurance, and mortgage insurance can make your payment go up very high, because where you may have a $1,200 or $2,000 a month payment, now you've added another $250, $300, $400 of mortgage insurance onto that house because you didn't have enough money to put down. So buying a house can be very expensive. There are other ways. You might want to go to your land bank, look up the land bank in your town, see what kind of auctions they have for houses that may have been abandoned, that you can buy a house, and then go and get a renovation loan on that house against the equity in the house. You might want to try that. I was telling a friend of mine, one thing that I want to do, I want to buy a house out in the country. They have a little land, and then I'm going to actually put some tiny homes in the back of that house for a family who may need a place to stay, because things are just getting so expensive and so crazy. So I'm hoping maybe within a year I can do that. But I was looking, Amazon actually has, guys, and it's crazy. Amazon has a tiny home that you can actually, it folds out. It's a cute little tiny home too. I say for a temporary home for a while for somebody, it'll work. But it's a tiny home. It pops out. They start at $4,900 up to $9,000. And 2-bedroom, 1 bath, little tiny home, but they're cute as a button. And actually these guys, these young guys, purchased one to see what it looked like. So they purchased a home and they show you, they popped it out and all of that. And it's a cute house. So that is some idea that I have to buy a house in the country, then in the backyard, put a couple of those tiny homes just in case. But we have to be creative now because things are so expensive, guys. Things are so crazy now. We just don't know where things are going. So do your research if you're trying to buy, honey. Do some research. look at your land bank, see what they got, what they're offering. Um, Look into foreclosures, see what's out there. New construction are usually the easiest to get into, but you're going to pay probably an arm and a leg in mortgage. It's a good starting down payment. Um, in order not to have mortgage insurance, you have to have 20% down. So whatever the price of that home is, you want 20%. Yeah, now you can get that put into your loan, but normally you have to have a decent credit score. But you can go to your bank and it's free. You can talk to the person at the loan officer at the bank about what type of mortgages they do. How could you get a home loan to renovate? If you bought a foreclosed home, and usually they'll give you that information. I'm not a loan officer, so I don't want to give you the wrong information, but you can go, and your bankers will talk to you free of charge. No, that's what they're there for. You can also call different loan companies, the online companies. Now, the online companies normally will qualify you quicker for homes without a huge credit score, because that's what they do. That's their farm, as we call it. That's what they do. So you can call some of them on Quicken Loans and different ones, and see what they say. Tell them, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. And then that mortgage officer can give you more information on how to do that. So, and then, sometimes if you get you a good real estate agent, say, hey, look, I know this is a bad market. I can't afford nothing over 150, 170. Find me something. And you'll be surprised. Sometimes people are trying to get out of a house for whatever reason, and they're willing to sell the house for whatever money they need, to get out of it. Normally it's an older home, but it doesn't mean it's not in good shape. I actually showed a home, I want to say about 3 months ago, that was in Lathonio area. And it was an older home. I think it was built in 1980. I want to say it was 1987, 88, somewhere around there. But they had renovated the inside of the home. It was beautiful on the inside. And but the lady who lived there, her husband died, and she wasn't doing well with health. So she just really was trying to get rid of the home. She had the home forever, so she didn't owe anything on the home. So whatever she got out of it was gravy for her. So she was willing to take a lower price just to get out of the home. Yeah, look into that. It was a time you could find manufactured homes at a good price too. Now, manufactured homes, sometimes depending on who you're dealing with, you can find something that's around $160,000 for a manufactured home. And a lot of them work with people who are selling parcels of land. So that's an idea, but just do your research. If you can find you a good realtor that knows the market in your area, knows what's going on, prices are changing, and we have to see how many foreclosures we're going to have from last year that's going to hit the books this year. And that also determines the price of the homes, if the homes are going up or down. My fear is with the California fires that a lot of California people are going to move down south, and it's going to skyrocket our prices. That's my fear. I'm not sure that that's going to happen, but that is my fear. I'm hoping not, because it's already, everything down here is just way too high for what they pay. This job market just don't pay like it should. Yeah, you can look into that too. Look into some manufactured homes and see what they're doing right now. Um, because one thing about manufactured homes and new construction homes, it's different than buying existing homes. And the reason being is new construction, those builders have their own contracts and they have their own loan people that they work with. So they usually make it easier for people to get, you know, qualified. Manufactured homes are pretty much the same. They have their own little thing. It's, you know, contracts and people, loan people, they work through their own little banks or whatever. So they kind of make it easier for people to get qualified as well. Versus if you're dealing with an existing home, you have to go by that state laws and use whatever according to, you know, that state. Is a little different. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you can, I was hoping Kamala got in, and when Kamala got in, that she would get, because she, you know, she was saying she was going to give everybody that $8,000. That was $8,000. If they brought a new home, she was going to give them that tax break. Man, I was hoping that happened. But she didn't get in. We got Trump, and Trump ain't talking about sending nobody no checks. You hear me? So it is what it is. We just have to deal with it. But I hope one thing he can do is get these prices in his grocery store down. If he can do that and these home prices, we might be all right. But child, I went to Publix and I said, well, let me pick up some biscuits. Child, them biscuits was $6.94. I said, Pillsbury then lost their mind if you think I'm gonna buy biscuits for $6.94. You crazy. I left them biscuits right there. You know, it done got crazy. Eggs were like, I want to say for a dozen, it was seven something. And then, but when you went up to, what was it, 2 dozen, it was $18, something like that. I was like, what? Come on, y'all. I'm about to get some chickens in the backyard. Y'all tripping. So it's getting rough. And I was at Walmart yesterday and a lady was standing in front of hamburger meat, and I felt her heart because I know how it is. She had her little book and she was writing down what she was trying to get. And I said, she was looking at the hamburger meat. I said, honey, I know. She said, why is it so high? I said, honey, I said, my husband went to Family Food Depot. And we used to get a long pack of meat like that. Okay. It used to be $10 and then it went up to $14. Now it's $18 for a pack like that. And I said, but he went up there and he come back home with this little bitty pack. And I'm like, what is that? And he was like, they said they're not going to do the big packs anymore. And the small pack was 12 something. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I was like, I said, honey, I don't know what we're going to do. Okay, I guess we'll be vegetarians and eat beans and rice because this thing is getting ugly. Because it's crazy. When you spending a mortgage payment on your grocery bill, come on. If you got a family, you in trouble. Who at the front door? Oh, shoot. My niece sent me talking about thanks for that. I ain't sent you your jacket yet. So my niece was here for Christmas and she forgot her jacket here, so I got to send it to her. Yeah, the price is outrageous. And I'm like, if you got a family, I don't know how you feed your family. I mean, it's getting rough. And if you making a little bit of change, you ain't getting no food stamps. And then Trump talking about he gonna cut them off anyway. So black folks gonna be mad. You know, we gonna be like, what? Because I got some cousins gonna be like, hey, I don't know what's going on, what's happening. So we just gotta tighten our belts and we gotta be mindful. Hey, baby. You know, we gotta tighten our belts. Did you get that form printed out for me? Can you print it out? Because I need to send that to her today. Can you download it for me?
I didn't send it to myself.
Well, I thought you said you were. Yeah. You want to send it to yourself so you can download it for me?
Not really.
I know, but I need it done. I need to get that form to that lady and then find it. Now she sent it to me in my email, didn't she? Y'all excuse me a minute. Let me get this to my daughter. I got to get this form for somebody filled out.
Text message or
no, it was actually an email.
Did Pluto mess up your live stream?
Pluto got on the show. He got his view. Let's see. I don't know why he said he gonna cut food stamps, but Trump show said he gonna cut them.
You know, he just signed a law that says if you're getting child support for a kid, you can no longer file for him unless you're the person that paid the child support.
Oh, so now he's making it where the fathers get the tax break for the child.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't surprise me. Why is my phone freezing up? Okay, let me clear it out. I don't know if I can get it. Come on, Yahoo. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, this must be it. Send it to yourself. See if you can get that down. It's funky, but I feel like what she sent me. You send me a funky form, you're gonna get it back just the same way you sent it. And tell me she don't have a good program. But I'm sorry, but I had to get that out. But yeah, he's doing some, he's not really here for the poor. If y'all noticed the inauguration, all he had behind him was billionaires. So I mean, what we gonna do? It is what it is. But if he cut food stamps, it's gonna get ugly. I was also looking at a show on YouTube. A guy was talking about he was talking about things we need to stock up because come February it's going to be a shortage, which was of course dairy. That's why we're seeing the prices of eggs and stuff go up. And so I'm just going to stock up on what we use the most of, which is the staple goods, canned goods, my seasoning, flour, my oil, my vegetable oil, stuff that we use like that on a daily basis, plenty of tissue and stuff like that we have. So if the trucks stop rolling, if Trump mess up with our trade and they stop sending stuff, we can at least eat for a while and don't have to rush to the grocery store and fight with folks, over the last whatever. I have powdered milk and I have powdered eggs and things like that for cooking in case we can't get eggs, or if I can't get milk, I still have those type of things that I can still cook with. So, we never know, guys. So just be prepared because we are in an end time. And when I say end time, we're in a time where this I don't want to say this time of change where the world we have known is leaving and it's a new world order that's coming in. And that's the time we're in. It's almost like cowboy and Indian days versus today, where we're going to be in the next few years. It's going to be so far from the way a lot of us was raised that it's going to be like a whole nother, world to us. And we have to be prepared for that. That's why you got all this AI stuff popping up. If you go to Steak and Shake, there's no more waiters. You have to put in yourself. You go to McDonald's, they want you to put the order in yourself. Eventually that will come the only way you'll be able to do it. You go into all these different places that have all this, these robots and things doing the work. So if you're not a tech person or computer person, you're going to be out of luck in a few years. Yeah, I'm that. I'm a prepper. I like to stay just a little bit ahead because you don't never know what's going on. But I have my faith is in God, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And but I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid, so I try to be prepared as much as I can. And I think we all should be aware that anything can happen. Just like this weather is crazy. I mean, it's snowing all over the place. It's snowing in places that never has had snow before. So we don't know what's going to happen. We really don't. It's just like when you look at the wildfires in California that's still burning. I mean, what is going to be the effect of that? Not just to the people that live there, but to the United States as a whole, because it's going to be a big financial situation where these people got to find places to live, eat. They done lost everything. And then you have to totally rebuild that town and the infrastructure of that town. It's a lot. So we have to look at all of that. These people are going to have to move till they get that stuff done. It's a lot. So like we kind of faced what was in New Orleans. And then we don't know what else is going to happen. That's not the only thing. Hawaii just had the volcano to erupt, and we got drones flying around. Everybody don't know where they're coming from, and they don't call them UFOs no more. What they call them? OBOs, BOs, something. I don't know what they call them now. But so we don't know. And one thing I do know is that we don't have a clue to what's really going on in this world. Not a clue. They keep the mass of us blind and dumb. So, yeah, the grid go down. Then what you gonna do? That can happen. There's so many things that can happen, and then you stuck in. What I don't want to be is one of those people who's out scavenging trying to get things, because people will lose their minds. People will be crazy, because you're going to be surprised. There are a lot of people that don't keep food in their house. They eat, they buy by day or every other day. So if something happened, those people would be struggling. And so what they going to do? When a person get hungry, honey, a person will fight. Oh yeah, I know they know where them drones coming from. They just ain't really telling us the truth about where them drones coming from. Excuse me. But I know they know where them drones coming from and who's sending them and what's going on. They know. There's a lot that we don't know. Like I said before, the Vatican has thousands and thousands of books and scrolls and things that we've never seen. Okay. That's a lot of secrets. That's a lot of history of things that we don't know. And, I'm one of those people, I'm not ashamed to say I don't know. Let me look at my cord right shit. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm not ashamed to say, hey, I don't know. Let me get the battery, my cord right quick, y'all. I'll be right back. Because all right, I'm back, guys. I had to get this cord because it's saying low battery. Put that in. There you go. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, so we don't know what's going on, but they know. And that's why a lot of them, they don't have all their money and stuff in the United States. They have their stuff all overseas anywhere. You gotta cook, baby. Just don't slam nothing.
I'll wait till you finish, Mama.
Okay. So yeah, they know, and it's so much that we don't know, and that's why I don't argue religion with folks. I don't argue politics with people because we don't know. I don't care how much the little stuff that you read, all the books that we got, they don't touch the surface of what really has happened and what's really going on. Okay? It just doesn't. We don't know. They have kept it from us. And because our people, our history was verbal and, through pictures and things like that and things we created versus writing our history, a lot of us, we lost it and they took and destroyed. So we don't know, what's really going on. We don't know if it's aliens here from another planet or if it's the fallen angels who's acting just like plum food. Okay? We just don't know. That's the truth. So I don't put nothing past nobody. Okay? Nothing past nothing. I'm not one of the people that say, well, I got to see it to believe it. No, I breathe, air every day and I don't see it, but I know it's there. So that's the kind of person I am. It is what it is. So I don't argue religion and stuff with people. It's, to me, no. We arguing with folks and Martians could come down tomorrow. We wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. So we guess and we assume, but I watch all the me and my daughter, we watch all the shows of Mulder and all of those sci-fi type shows where they kind of tell that there's aliens and different stuff out there, and we watch all that stuff. So because I believe it's a little bit of truth in everything that they put on TV. It's a little bit of truth. We used to watch Frank Black. What was the name of that show? That you had to be in the 90s, baby, to. What was Frank Black's show called? Oh shit, I can't think of it. His name was Frank Black, and he was one that it wasn't more UFOs. His was more spiritual stuff that would happen, and he could kind of see the spiritual beings and things. And it was, what was Frank Black's show called? I can't think of it. My daughter come down, I ask her. But we used to watch that all the time. We still got that series on DVD. We like that so much. And we watch like Supernatural. Now I'm gonna tell you a good one they shouldn't have took off was American Gods. American Gods, if you go and watch American Gods, it was slipping a lot of little information, little tidbits of information out to the people. They shouldn't have took off American Gods and Lovecraft. Lovecraft was another one that was slipping some info and they took it off. So, and you'll notice anytime a show starts giving up too much info, they just take it off. And you cannot tell me that American Gods or Lovecraft was not being watched. It probably was some of the top shows. You can't tell me that they were not being watched. I know they were being watched. I know they were being watched. You can't tell me they weren't. But they took them off. But those are two shows, Lovecraft and American Gods. If you never watched them, go watch both of them and look at the little nitpick of stuff. They'll drop. Okay. So yeah, we kind of watch stuff like that. And we talking about stuff. My daughter, she's more into, because by her major being archaeology, and she's into history. I mean, she knows a lot of history. She'll be like, okay, Mom, that sign right there means this, and that symbol means this. And what he just said, that actually came from this and this and this. She's one of those. She can do all of that. So I'll be like, real girl, for real? Well, we watch that kind of stuff. It's cool. But anyway, guys, I was just coming at y'all just to have some fun today. You got, doctor, I'm telling you, write it down. Look up American Gods and then look up Lovecraft, okay? In both of those shows, watch them. Watch what they say. Watch the symbolism in those shows. Just listen. And by you being a spiritual person, you'll pick up on stuff. So those two shows, watch them. And they cut them off. They should never cut them off. But they cut them off because it was dropping too many nuggets for us. Yeah. You got to watch those shows. Those shows were the bomb. They really were. So, I've been thinking about, I want to pick a day to come on. And I was thinking about maybe every Friday. I'm not sure, because usually on Friday evenings, I'm not busy for whatever reason. So I've been thinking about trying to make it every Friday. Now I actually have a channel called, I don't know, my brain is there. I can't think, y'all. Design Spot, Muffin. And it's just like the design spot and then Muffin, where I talk about fashion and household stuff. And then this channel, we just talk about stuff. And I really, like I said, I have 2 shows that I'm putting together now. One is speaking to young women about finding love and loving themselves. So I really want to home in. I'm trying to get the girls' schedules together who I want on the show to show up. And then I want to do a show on empowering women to do what they want to do as far as where they see themselves, as far as a career, whatever that may be, how to get there, the little bitty steps you might have to take to get there versus jumping right into it. A lot of times to get to the promised land, we have to go through a lot of, twists, turns, weeds, bumps to get there, but we can get there and you can achieve whatever that goal is. And first it starts here in your brain, and you have to see it. You have to visualize it, then put it in your heart. And then you can push forward in whatever that may be. And that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. You're going to have some rough times a lot of times. It's very few people I've met in the world that say, hey, you know what? I got straight out of high school. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I went to college. I did this. I did that. And boom, I'm living this wonderful life. And you do have some, but very few. The most of us, we kind of like, okay, let me find my niche. Let me find what I'm good at. Let me find, that sweet spot, and we maybe do this and say, oh, I ain't like that. And we go over here and we kind of jump around till we really find this is it. And by that time, we normally have a lot of things attached to us or roadblocks in our way that kind of prevents us to get into where we really want to be. So I want to do a show on that and, have people like, Dr. Linda, voice in and talk to us ladies, because I'm sure she had a road of becoming doctor, and what that looked like. And I think that's one reason I'm going to say this, and this is not to offend anybody. This is just my personal viewpoint. I hate to have people call themselves doctor and they're not really a doctor. And the reason being is I know what it takes to become a doctor, all of the long nights and the studying and all of that stuff and the years that it takes to become a doctor, depending on what your field. And so when people just say, oh, I'm doctor because I read a few books and I'm Dr. So-and-so and I got a certificate and I'm Dr. So-and-so, that kind of is offensive, even though I'm not a doctor. I have people in my family that has doctorates, and so I know what they went through and the struggle they went through. Right. So, I had thought about becoming a funeral director one time. I really, really had thought about it, but it just didn't go that way. But I had really thought about it. And my husband and I had thought about buying a funeral home at one time. And it just, we were almost right there. And some things happened. I believe in fate, and things don't happen ain't supposed to. But yeah, so I get kind of offended when people calling themselves doctor and this and doctor so and so, and I'm like, okay, well, what school did you go through? What theses have you written? And I mean, how many nights did you stay up? Well, don't stop. You calling yourself doctor. That I think that's offensive to all of those who really put in the work to be a doctor. But that's just my personal opinion. Nor here nor there. But I know it takes a lot. And nowadays, right. Absolutely correct. Because my sister, she was becoming a medical doctor, and the only thing that kind of cut her bill was she had kidney failure, and when she got kidney failure and everything, she was able to get her what she owed and all that college. She was able to get that dismissed or taken off or something. But yeah, she owed a lot, a heck of a lot. My husband, he's got a little healthy bill too with his education, and my oldest daughter. So yeah, my son-in-law right now is getting his doctorates. He's him and his cousin. They like peas in a pot, and 2 peas in a pod. His cousin and him are both getting their doctorates right now. His is in computer science because that's what he does for the government. He works in computer science. And then his cousin, and they're like my sons, both of them. He's a principal, and he's getting his doctorates. And yeah, so it costs. And that's another thing. I mean, did you pay this price to be this doctor? My my other sister, she was a psychiatrist before she passed, and yeah, she went through and had to kick out that money, and college ain't cheap. And oh yeah, that just reminded me. I haven't looked it up, but have y'all heard about certain states giving college free now? And I know it's a catch to it. I haven't looked it up what all you're going to have to pay for, because this is my thought. This is just my thought on it. Okay. If they're giving, like, say, for instance, community colleges, they're saying you can go free for, okay. Now, are they going to cut out the grants, like the Hope grants and those type of grants that, help low income? Are they going to cut those out? Because people take those grants, not only do they pay for their classes, but they help pay for their books. It helps them to eat and different things. So is that going to be gone since the colleges are going to be so-called free? I'm just wondering. I hadn't looked it up yet, but America really don't give nothing free. Yeah, they some of the colleges now, I know in Tennessee, some of my family is, college is free. The classes are free. I think it's the community colleges. Their class, you can get the classes free, but of course you got to pay for your books and everything. And I was like, well, I asked my sister, I said, well, are they still going to give the Hope grants and things since all these classes are free? She said, well, I don't know yet. So I haven't heard. I don't have, kids in college anymore, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, I believe there's a catch. There's most definitely a catch somewhere. Our government don't give nothing free. That is for sure. That is most definitely sure. But hey, guys, thanks. How long we been on? We've been on about an hour and 30 minutes. I just wanted to come on, guys, and say hi to you guys and see what y'all are doing on a cold, cold day. where I am at, it is still snowing, and it's snowing hard too. So more than likely, everything in Georgia, Atlanta, and surrounding areas will be shut down because Atlanta don't play with snow. We not equipped for it. We just not. So they'll probably shut down everything tomorrow, but by Thursday, it'll probably all be gone. That's the way it normally is in Georgia. But if not, I'm ready for them, okay? Because I'm not going out in the cold without it. And I'm probably not going to go out, period. Because if I ain't got to go out on it, I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment, but I cancel it. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, stay warm, okay? Stay safe. Have some fun, have some laughs. Enjoy your family. Don't let all of this politics and things weigh you down right now. If you're a person of faith, put in the hands of God. Just stay woke, be aware of what's happening, and try to be prepared as best as possible. But let God handle the rest of it. It's going to be what it's going to be. It is what it is, guys. Get prepared for this winter. If you are in cold areas where it is dropping to the teens and below, make sure you have a hat, a scarf, some gloves, and some warm clothes, and keep your feet warm. Okay? Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much for joining. I just wanted to come on and have a little fun and talk to you ladies. And just it's a snowy day. Sometimes you just gotta do that. Just relax and have some fun. Get your cup of cocoa or tea and relax. Because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get off with y'all. I'm gonna give me a cup of tea. I'm gonna curl up on my couch and let my daughter cook. So until we meet again, thank you guys. Thank you. Please share. Hit that like button. You let your friends know that, hey, we're coming on once a week. Hit the notification so you'll know when I'm coming on. We're going to build this channel and we're going to have some fun in doing it. I'm going to put up, as soon as I get that one show I want to put together with the ladies, I will let y'all know. It'll be up on my community wall. And please, if any of you who are listening, who are interested in helping the homeless in Georgia, Chief Cali is doing a tent giveaway February the 22nd. We are trying to get tents, sleeping bags, coats, whatever we can give to the homeless. Their essential needs, soaps, lotions, things like that. So if you're in Georgia area, you can contact me. Let me know. I'll come pick the stuff up if I got to. Other than that, I'm going to try to tag on my wall or in my description box. I got to get Chief Cali's information and put down. You can contact Chief Cali. 2 people tents are running, starting at from Walmart, $20. In Amazon, you can from $20, $25. And the sleeping bags are starting about 19 something up to 20 something dollars for sleeping bags as well. For the people, so homeless people, so they can be protected somewhat for the cold, because we just do not have enough shelters here for half, not even a quarter of what we have in the homeless community. We just don't have the shelters for them. And it's a shame to say, but we don't. And most states don't. So if you can help, please do. And you can check out Chief Cali. Like I said, I'll put his information down, and I know he has a Cash App if you don't want to buy the tent and send it, or we pick it up. You can just send the donation if you like. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Remember, stay warm. Hey, if you don't have you a solar power generator, get you one. They're not expensive. Get you a solar power generator just in case. Okay, if you got a wood burning fireplace, get you some wood. Till we meet again, everyone have a great evening. Thank you, Doctor. Much love for joining. You always support me. Thank you so very much. And like I always say, I love you, but God loves you best. Until I see y'all again,